All right, we are at Fill the Shed event for Urban Peak down at Southside Johnny's in Colorado Springs, and I'm talking to Chris Telk, and he's Executive Director of Urban Peak here. And Chris, maybe you can just tell us a little bit about what is Urban Peak.
Urban Peak is a facility here in Colorado Springs that provides services to homeless and runaway youth.
Yeah, gotcha. And tell us about the homeless problem in Colorado Springs. You may have some stats that could provide some context for us.
Urban Peak got started back in 2000.
Yeah.
A collaboration of folks in the community started noticing that there's homeless youth among the homeless population.
Right.
And they approached those young people and tried to find out where's their families. It turned out they didn't have families. They're homeless on their own as individuals in the community. And they got together and formed Urban Peak to provide these services.
Right.
We have anywhere from 100 to 200 homeless youth in Colorado Springs that are from Colorado Springs every night of the year. Yeah. And our facility provides housing for 20 of them.
That's awesome. And we're at the Fill the Shed event. Tell us about that.
So the Fill the Shed event, this is the second year. Yeah. It's for our bicycle program.
Right.
Young people in Colorado Springs have a difficult time getting around to their job interviews, to get to and from school, even to and from visiting with their family, because a lot of folks that are homeless still have family members that they interact with but they can't live with. Right. So a bicycle gives them the freedom and the power to move around the town without having to pay money on the bus. Yeah. And it just gives them a real positive opportunity to kind of be included in the community, because it's a real normal thing to do. Right.
And how many bicycles have you provided so far, do you know?
Well, they provided several dozen bicycles over the past year. Yeah. We are selective with who gets a bicycle. Yeah. A young person just doesn't get a bicycle just because they're homeless. They have to accomplish something. Gotcha. They get their GED, they enter high school, they enter community college, they get their housing, they create a relationship with a psychotherapist. Anything that is actual something that's necessary in order for them to get to and from, then they earn a bicycle.
Right. And you take contributions at Urban Peak, right?
Correct.
How would somebody contribute, and what would you like? What do you need?
Best way is to just go to our website at www.urbanpeak.org. And just click around the site. You can come to one of our events and give. Come and visit us at the facility, volunteer, or just there's a way to give online.
Right. Gotcha. And you'll accept bicycles as well, right? Sure.
Any kind of donations, anything from socks to bicycles to anything that you feel like, basically anything that is necessary for the human spectrum of existence. We'll accept that as a donation.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
You bet.